Yes, dear friends. Now I am going to explain you very important topic displacement. Unfortunately, I did not get proper definition of displacement in different books. NCRT explained little correctly, but a child cannot understand that explanation. First of all, you should understand meaning of displace. When you are asked to displace a thing, what do you do? Displace means you have to put a thing from one place to another. Or you get now suppose it's you start from home and go to school. So you have got displaced. And how much displacement? Actually, displacement should not be defined least distance between two positions. I have read in many books, displacement is the least distance between two positions. No, distance itself is scalar. While you have learned displacement is vector quantity. I always teach vector first before motion chapter. While in book the motion chapter is first and then vectors are told later. Here they draw back in this hierarchy. Displacement, change of position. Body has is at point A at time t1 and is placed at point B at time t2. So AB is the displacement. So I say displacement. The displacement in the position of body. Position of a body is measured as change in the position of body. If in figure, you can explain with the help of figure. You know, art explains things much better than language. In figure, if a body is at point A at time t1 and goes to point B at time t2, then the displacement in the position of body is given by vector AB is equal to R2 minus R1, where R1 and R1 are the position vectors of point B and A, where vector R2 and R1 are the position vectors. Positions vectors of points B and A respectively. So actually people are in hurry and they want to tell things in very short. One of my girl student came to see me before 3 or 4 days, and the wife of my younger son also was there, and they requested me to prepare shorts. People are making reels in shorts. I said no, I can't do this thing because we have to learn the thing exactly. So displacement is not distance because this body displays here at this angle theta from x-axis. So displacement is totally described in terms of distance as well as direction. In which direction body displays. If I say here can displace this table a distance of 5 meter, so you generally will ask me, sir, in which direction? So distance is not sufficient to tell. It is not right to say that displacement is the least distance. No, it is the change in position and it measured in terms of change in position vector. And it measured in terms of change in position vector. We can measure the displacement of a body by finding the change in position vector. By vector addition, if you want to go to B, so suppose you go to A and then B, so vector R1 plus AB is equal to R2, or R2 equal to R1 plus AB, or hence AB equal to R2 minus R1. So it itself consists of direction as well as magnitude. Now similarly, definition of speed, velocity. I come to velocity. It is also misinterpreted. People say speed in a particular direction, velocity. Totally, absolutely wrong. Velocity is not speed. कुछ बात है. Velocity. Magnitude of velocity at any instant of time is equal to speed at the instant. That is nothing. Magnitude of velocity. Then there we don't consider direction. So what is velocity? Even I have in figure, body goes from A to B in time under t2 minus t1. Then displacement AB equal to R2 minus R1. So change in position per unit time, the velocity of a body may be defined as the change in position of body taking place per unit time. I have read even NCERT book. I got many concepts very much clear in NCERT, but somewhere I disagree. People may not disagree, but I disagree. Let's say rate of change of position, rate of change of displacement is written in some books. But displacement itself is change in position. So change in position of body taking place per unit time is the velocity. Now how to define here? If in this figure, body goes from A to B in time interval T2 minus T1, then average velocity. Average velocity is given by V arrow must be there because velocity vector in our NCERT book vectors have been represented by bold face letters. You can see your NCERT book class 11. There vectors in NCERT book. Vectors are written by bold face alphabets, letters. And in some books they write bold face letters as well as put arrow on them. But it is sufficient if you write bold face letters that represent vector. So V average is equal to R2 minus R1 upon T2 minus T1. Change in position of bodies R2 minus R1 in time interval T2 minus T1. Then change in position per unit time. Here per unit time. Why I am not in T2 minus T1 upon R2 minus R1? Because change in position per unit time. As you purchase things from the market and you ask, banana are at rate of 46, 48 per dozen, means 12 bananas are 48, then how many, what is the cost of 4 bananas? So we find first the cost of 1 banana, and that will be obtained by dividing 48 rupees by 12. So you get cost of 1 and then multiply 4. So here we do the same thing, we find per unit time, or we write V average, velocity average equal to delta R upon delta T. So change in position vector per unit time, it gives V average. Then what is instantaneous speed, velocity, sorry. Instantaneous velocity is again average velocity. Average velocity taken over, which is taken over, a very small interval of time around the time at which we are finding the velocity. We are finding velocity. Now, for example, here is at time t. So you take interval, here small interval around this time, and hence V is equal to limit delta t tending to 0, V average equal to limit delta R upon delta t, limit delta t tending to 0, and we write V as dr upon dt. Differential start from here. dr upon dt, change in position vector per unit time, is the velocity. So velocity is not speed in product direction. It is here important to note that magnitude of instantaneous velocity. I am writing here magnitude, or we can say modulus Modulus of instantaneous velocity. Instantaneous velocity is equal to speed at that distance. This is very important to understand. I will be discussing in the next video acceleration. So in my student life, I could not get definition of acceleration, and so many things remain unclear, and I was doubtful what I was studying. So please take it seriously, try to understand the difference between speed and velocity, try to understand instantaneous velocity and average velocity. In next video, yes, the unit of speed velocity and MKS and SI meter per second, and in CGS centimeter per second, but you can use any unit like kilometer per hour or kilometer per second depending on situation. Thank you.